Hey everybody, on today's video I'm going to add another monitor for my computer and an arm, and I ordered a cheapie off of Amazon, so we'll see if this works because this desk is actually fairly thick, so we'll see how this goes, huh? Alright, so if you've watched my videos in the past, you know that I don't edit out mistakes or, pre-assemble things and then put it back together in the video and make it look easy. I want to do it as it actually happens, so that way if you are ever in this situation, that you can figure out how to do it too and see some of the pitfalls. So that being said, if you like that type of video, by all means, make sure you subscribe. So, here's what we got. It's a single desk monitor mount. I think it was like 14 bucks. I don't know. I cheaped out on this one because I really wanted to see if it would work. So, we'll open it up. And see what parts we have in here. Okay, comes like that, and like most packages you get nowadays, they're all wrapped in plastic. All sorts of washers. Oh yeah, and of course the Allen wrench they always give you. Arm pieces. Here's the main arm piece. Okay, obviously that's what's going to connect to the monitor. And contrary to popular belief, guys do actually read directions from time to time. So my concern right away on this is the fact that it is such a thick desk. So what it's saying here is you can go up to 3.15 inches. Well, this is thicker than that. Unless, it has a flip-up door, so we may have to connect it to that, which that would probably work. So step one, let's see here, pad installation. Apply pads to the base bottom to avoid dust scratches. Well, that makes sense. And here's that base. Got plastic bushing on it. That popped off. And the pad is in this bag. It's getting kind of warm. I'll shut down the pellet stove. Okay, so just little deals you pull off here. And stick it on. Self-adhesive, or already, yeah, it's already sticky, like so. Now here's where it might get interesting. Okay, so we got that done. So optional clamp installation. Adjust the clamp fitness to fit your desk. Option B, grommet based. If an existing grommet hole comes with a plastic connector, remove it. Alright, so you got to get this to connect with this piece. Ta-da. And so you've got the two screw holes there. That would match up right there, like so. Okay, but like I said, let's see, because it's about the same thickness on the back side as it is on this front side, and I just don't think that's going to be enough. Correct. It won't be. So, plan B, I'll move this stuff. Doesn't really need to be connected anymore. It's from an old computer. I'll move my pile of paper. And so you've got this flip up that's designed for your cords to come through, but I think it will actually work. Instead of hiding the cords, we will use it to connect this. Let's see how that works. If it'll shut, we're golden. If it doesn't, which I don't, it doesn't act like it's gonna want to. I can tighten it down more maybe. No, it's just not gonna give us enough space. Alright, so I'm gonna have to rethink this. Alright, so after careful looking at the directions, there is an alternate method. You separate this piece from these two pieces that we were using, and you drop a carriage bolt in to the mounting pedestal, and then your bracket, instead of being like this, you'll put in there like that, and we'll attach a wing nut on the bottom side. So we'll see how that goes. It's going to be close because it's just even with that, and it might not want to close, but we'll try it. Get this on here without cross threading. Because it wants to. Come on, baby. Yeah, it just wants to cross thread. So that's a long ways to go for a cross-threaded wing nut. What I could do is search my stash and find a shorter carriage bolt. But I'd like to do it with the pieces that came with it. Just wants to cross thread on there. This is what happens when you do buy the cheaper ones, of course. Well, that thing's being a pain. So I'm going to find a different carriage bolt. Alright, so this wouldn't allow enough room for my door here to go down. And I didn't find another carriage bolt, but once I worked the wing nut to about there, then it finally cut its grooves good enough. You know, it's a problem with these overseas stuff. They're not always made to great specs. So instead of using this, what I have here is a couple of washers. One big one that's wide enough that it should hold, and then a little one so that it's gripping, the wing nut's gripping in there. And we'll see, you know. I wouldn't say this is so much a problem of the actual arm as just, you know, it's not made for every situation. And this is made for more of a thinner, just regular table, I would say. It is tightening down. And my bottom washer had a little bit of flex out on it, so that should kind of work to retain it too. It feels pretty tight. Get my cord's out of the way here, and then I will have to kind of help it to get started, I think. I could cut that carriage bolt, but just in case I have to ever get that wing nut off and back on again. Ooh, it's dusty in here. Okay, so there we go. Got that on. Then put that on, and this should be the next piece, I believe. It's even got a little sticker. It says base, so that helps. And there's where you put the set screw in. while we got that here, let's get that started. Those are the screws he uses. Let's see what it says for those screws. MD. Well, there is no H. Oh. Oh, yeah, they are. Okay, they're in here with your handy dandy Allen wrench screwdriver that they give you. Oh, there's 2 Allen wrenches. Ooh-wee. Okay. So yeah, here we go. We'll get that started. Okay, I've got it just flush. We can tighten it up when we're done. And there should be another one. Yep, right there. But it's not in the package. Okay, so they shorted us one of those. Well, what do we got up here for the tensioning? See if this one fits in there. Oh, there it is. They didn't short us. But I think it is the smaller one. Huh, yep. Okay, so they use 2 different sizes. So that's why the 2 Allen wrenches are in there. Okay, so I kind of read the directions. I didn't really read the directions. Well, that is interesting. That one's already in. That doesn't make any sense. Weird. And it's bigger, so it's the little one. Okay, so the bottom one wasn't in, but this one is. Okay, we'll make it interesting, I guess. Okay, there we go. I got it out far enough that it won't turn it over sideways for a minute until I get it close. Maybe. Because I think in the end I'm going to want it somewhere, you know, about like that. Roughly. And my laptop over here. I may have to move the printer a little bit, but okay, nothing left in that one. This is on. Alright. And up is pointed that way. That's always good when that works out. And there we go. So we'll get the monitor. Okay, and I've got a curved monitor here. Alright, so on that, what we're going to have to do is add some bushings. And I'm going to take this top piece back off. And I think it'll be safer to mount this on here. I don't think I need any bushings. Okay, so we'll mount it on here, and then we'll set the arm back on. Test and see which screws work here. I'd say it's those ones. Remember to check which way's up. Do not over tighten these screws, you will break your monitor. The housing is just plastic, so don't over tighten that. We'll tighten it a little bit with the screwdriver, but not very much. Just snug. No, maybe it does need a grommet. It still wants to move around a little. Let's see what it does. Oh, it's holding. Alright, set it back on here. Okay, and of course, so it's not tight enough. So this, it said you've got to adjust the tensioning screw. So we'll try that. Boom. All right. You know, we'll see how that goes, but yeah, for the first try, it was a $14 one. You know, we'll see how it works. But it's probably a longer video than I normally make, but that way you guys saw everything I did. So, as always, take care, and thanks for watching.